spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like big fish came to Jonah. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold 1 million records. Yeah, used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. He was terrific last week, racking up the receiving yards and reaching the end zone. It's the Jaguars and the Titans, and it comes your way next.
Originally opened in 1995 at Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when his franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. Today it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Tennessee Titans and the The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And all the way down to the 37. A huge play there right off the bat. 43 yards on the ground. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers aside like they're not even there.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. They keep it with Henry on first down. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. This defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
On second down, here's Henry. And some space here. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 63 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. A solid run by Derrick and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Tannehill. Over the middle, complete. That's Phillips. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick of the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
Hey, exit!
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman, and unable to connect him. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or 2 shy of midfield. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10.
Let's go!
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And it's hauled in. About how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll make a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this one is right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They run it again with Cook. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. On play action, Lawrence. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Jaguars at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned.
They try to throw on second down, but this...
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. And Ingram holds it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. They'll dump this off to Cook. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Go now. Hey, go.
Here's Lawrence. Open man right side is Ingram. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll run with Etienne. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got...
Pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Lawrence on the sneak, and he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Probably helps your confidence level on those 4th down sneaks to have a quarterback as tall as he is.
Yeah, you're talking about being able to extend at the end and make sure the ball gets to the first down marker, but also he has to be able to drop his hips and get down behind that offensive line in order to move forward, because if he just runs it straight up and down, you and I both know that they'll snap it backwards. Well done there, well executed.
They go play action now. Lawrence on the move to his left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, a momentary... That throw, partner, the defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They run the counter with Cook. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mucked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's going to have another first. Titans 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll.